Hi everyone, my name is Laskewitz, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about Microsoft Project Oakdale. Microsoft has announced Project Oakdale during the Inspire conference in July. Since then it was in private preview, and now at Ignite they are announcing public preview for Project Oakdale. In this video I'm going to show you how you can add the Power Apps app to Teams, how you can create a Project Oakdale environment for your team. And then I'm also going to show you how you can add one of the out-of-the-box apps into Project Oakdale. So let's try that out and move to my desktop. Okay, here we are on my desktop and I have the Teams client open. So here you can see my Teams and I want to add the Power Apps app. So what I need to do is click on the ... at the left side. I can search for Power Apps. I can find Power Apps here and select it. Then I'll get the option to add it for me, and that's what I want. So let's add this one and see what happens. When I open this up, I see Power Apps here. And I'm currently in a preview environment, so that's why the preview label is here. And I don't believe that it will disappear because it's always a public preview, so probably it will still be named preview here. Now I have the Power Apps app available in Teams. So what I can do now is see at the Home tab, I can create an app. I can also click on New App, for instance. I can add some apps to my team. And I can click on some Learn items if I want to learn more. So that's the home page. And when I go to Build, I can see all my environments in here. And what I also can do is click Create here. And when I click Create, I have the option to select one of my environments here and or one of my teams here. And when I select that, I can create my own Project Oakdale environment. In this case, I'm going to show you the whole thing. So I'm going back to my teams. I'm going to create a new team. So let's do that. Start from scratch. I'm going to enter some test Oakdale text for the team. And let's create this one. It's going to create the team. And let's wait for a little while. Nice work. Yes, I've done it well. So let's click skip here and see my test Oakdale environment here, or my team here. And you can see that I have I have to click again for the files. The first time it takes a little while. So, oh, well, it's kind of slow right now. I don't know why, but that's about it. Let's go back to Power Apps and go to the Build tab. And now I can go to Create and I can select a team. My team Test Oakdale just popped up. So that's a fresh environment. It doesn't have any Project Oakdale assets on that team. So when I select Test Oakdale, it will say you're the first person to create an app in this team. We'll need to do some setting up. So loading time will be longer than usual. So that means that they have to do some initial setup. What that actually means is that they are going to create an environment for us. So when I click create, it will start creating an environment and it will hook it up into that team. So the interesting part here is that it says, give us a minute, we're setting up this for your team. And it also says you can close this. We'll notify you when it's ready. And I really like that touch. So when I hit the little X, I already see that Test Oakdale is available. Or at least it's possible to select it already. But if I go back to my teams and I'm going to wait for a little while, we can see that activity will show a little icon so that we know that it has been created. So let's wait a little while for that. Okay, so it took a couple seconds after I stopped. So I'm just going on. I'm going to cut a little bit out, but for now, it's really easy to see that Power Apps has created a Power Platform environment successfully. So when we go back to Power Apps and we go to build, I can see in Test Oakdale that my team is ready to use Power Apps. I can create an app instantly, or I can dismiss this. And when I dismiss this, I can see here the new button. I can add an app, I can add a chatbot. I can click see all here. When I click see all, I can see all the assets that are available in this team. So I can see apps, chatbots, flows, tables, and other. And other are, for instance, connection references and environment variables. I also have tables in here. So when I select tables, I can create my own tables in here, just like the Common Data Service. It looks a lot like that, but it's a little bit different. So I can create some tables in here. I can do all kinds of stuff. When we are back on the Home tab in the Power Apps app, we can scroll down a little bit and then we see the apps that we can add to our team. There's the Employee IDs app, the Inspection app, and the Issue Reporting app. Those are templates that you can just add to your team. And you can also open those and add some columns if you want, change them around. It's just a template as a starting point. So that's really nice. If we go back to Teams and then to Employee IDs, I already have Employee IDs available here. And this is a way how you can manage campaigns. So what we can see here is all the different campaigns that are available. I already have workplace safety, cafe food, in-person meetings, and return to workplace. I can also create my own campaign if I want. I can open up one of these campaigns as well. So you can see, for instance, for return to workplace, when I open that up, it already has 6 IDs. So these are IDs that you can add to this campaign, and then somebody can vote them up and make sure that the most interesting IDs get the most votes. And when I, for instance, would hit the thumbs up on social distancing, let's hit that one. There's going to be a post also in, I believe it's going to be in the general channel here. I'm not sure if that's going to work now, but it should post it in the general channel. And that's possible also through the Teams integration, because when you set this up, you have the possibility here to select a channel where messages will be posted, and you can use whatever channel you have. So you can use general, but if you have more channels, you can also use different ones. So let's move back here. I can add a campaign if I want to, but for now I'm not going to do that. But there's all kinds of stuff that you can do here. You can also submit an ID if you have your own ID. It has some questions in here. These questions can be added by the person who owns the campaign. So when I add a campaign, I can actually give the campaign a name. I can give them a cover image. I can give it a description, for instance. How long it would run. There's all kinds of possibilities here. There's also a way where you can add some questions here. So standard, you have 2 questions, but you can also add another question if you want. And when you see that here, you see new question. You can of course change that. You can set a rating, for instance, so low and high. But you can also change it to text, for instance. If you want to have an open question, you can select short or long, that you get a short text answer or a long text answer. Those are all possible here. I'm going to hit cancel for now. But this is really handy to have when you want to get more IDs from the employees. Let's switch to the inspection app and go to that team. We have multiple tabs here already. We have the inspection app, the manage inspections app, and the tasks tab. So let's hit inspection. And when you open this one up, it's more about a mobile inspection. So yeah, this is a really a bad username, so that's why it doesn't look really nice. But I can perform an inspection, and I can start yeah, give a couple of options here. I can change some stuff around here. I can select some stuff here. I can have a checklist. I can begin an inspection, and I can start from here. All those kinds of things are possible. And it's really nice as a mobile app. As you can see, it also looks a lot like Teams. So it really looks like a mobile Teams experience with all the controls that you can expect from Teams as well. So that's also really nice. And this would work a lot better on a mobile view, of course. So when you are on your mobile phone, you can see this in a mobile view, of course. Then we have the Manage Inspections app. And I hope this is going to work because I haven't opened it up yet. But here I can see that inspections works best with Planner. So I need to add a Planner tab in Teams to get started. And I already have a Planner tab here. So I already added a Planner tab, and that was called Tasks. So let's move back to Manage Inspections and see what we can do about that. So here I can say that I already have a Planner tab. I can select it from the channels that I have and the Planner tabs that I have available. And now I can select Continue. So then it will get configured in here. And now I can select Let's Go to get started. And here I can select all the different locations that are available, type of locations, and the inspections that we have here. So that's also it's also possible in here. So there's multiple inspections available here, which I can select and delete as well. I can edit the group here. So there's tons of possibilities here. I can go to Inspection Insights. That's another tab in here. And then I see some kind of stats in here, and that's also possible here. And I have inspection forms, and those are the ones that we just saw. So when I hit start inspection, you can see a couple of questions. You can add those here, and you can also add them to the location types, and then you have the checklist available there. And then somebody can just say it's clean and hygienic, okay, and that's their answer to the question. So this is also a really interesting app. And you can also see that it really looks like a Teams app. And this is for a lot of people probably the look and feel that you don't feel like it's a Power App. And that's the interesting part about this, I believe. So take a look at this. It's a really nice app. Also on the back end. So take a look at the Power Apps app. I also need to show it to you. So let's go there. We go to the Power Apps app. We go to Build. Then we can see, for instance, the employee IDs. I can see nothing at all in the items created for employee IDs. So I won't find anything here. So that was what I first thought. So I was looking at where can I find all the different tables, and I couldn't find those because there aren't any custom built tables in here. But there's also the tab Installed Apps, and you can select See All here with the employee IDs, for instance, and then you see all the different tables that are created, and also the Canvas app that has been created, and even a user table that's available here. And when I would edit this, for instance, employee ID, I can select that button, and then I see all the different columns that are available in here. I can also see the views and the relationships and all kinds of things. So it's really nice to see that as well. And those options are also there, of course, for the inspection app, which we just showed. So if you go to installed apps, there's also a see all button, and then you can see a lot of tables in here, a Canvas app and another Canvas app. And yeah, the rest is tables and a little flow in here as well. So there's tons of interesting stuff available here. And yeah, that's also something you want to look at. But without further ado, let's go to the next one, because we are now at issue reporting. In the issue reporting team, we have two tabs available: issue reporting and manage issues. Those are the two that got created when I added the issue reporting app to the team. So let's start with the issue reporting, and let's see, it's gonna load. Oh, this application needs to be configured for use with tasks. Please contact your manager. Oh, that's a first. So let's move to manage issues and see what that will do. So here it's loading. Issue reporting works best with Planner. So I need to add another tab, just like I did with the inspection app, but I didn't do that here. So let's add a Planner tab and just save this one. Here we are. It already created the task. So the tasks tab. So let's hit continue, and then we can select tasks because that's the only one in here. And let's go. Now it's going to set some some values in the database. So here I can now select view tasks, and it will go to my environment, but I'm not gonna do that for now. When I go to issue reporting, I'm actually curious if it will already, yeah, it already did it. So you have to start with manage issues, select the tasks or the planner board there, and then you can go to issue reporting. And issue reporting is another mobile app, just like the inspection app that we saw. It says, good evening, user. And that's because my first name is user here. Glad to have you here. Well, and I can now report an issue. I can see an overview of the issues that have been reported by me. I can view those issues. So when I hit view, I can already see which ones are there, but I don't have any yet. So when I hit report an issue, I can select an issue type. So let's say car dirty. I can assign it. So I can look for, oh, hold on. I can look for a user. There's lots of users in this environment. I have to see which one I was. So it's user 137 in this case. I can select myself here. And I can add a location, I can add a description, and enter some other questions as well. And I can submit the issue. So I already have been submitting this issue. It says your issue has been reported and should be resolved by September 28th. So when I return to home, I can see that there is one not started yet. I can hit view issues, and then I see my not started task in there. So before you didn't see any task in here, but that was because I didn't have any task in there yet. So this is kind of the user experience here for the people who are gonna report the issues, and the manage issues is for the people who are gonna be resolving those issues. And here you can see the overview where I have recent issues, and I can see here that the car is dirty. I can open up the task from here, but I'm not going to do that for now. But that's how you can have an overview of all the issues that are available. And I'm actually curious what this. Oh, it's not a button. It's just an open circle here. You can see the issues by category. You can see the average resolution time by category and all kinds of other stuff. And that's really nice here. So let's hit tasks, and then probably I can see them here. Yeah, it's already in the planner task. So now I can, for instance, mark the task as complete. And now it has been completed, and I'm interested what's gonna happen next. So it's already resolved. New issues today 1, completed in past 7 days. That's 1. Average resolution time is 0 hours because I was that quick to make sure that it was completed. So it really works well, this template as well. I also have an issue templates tab here. And there you can select, for instance, for the car, you can say car is dirty, overheats, car won't start. Those kinds of types are available. And you can, of course, add another issue template and put it in there. Also put a primary contact on there. There's all kinds of possibilities here as well. So yeah, I'm really impressed by these templates. They are really easy to use, and that's something that I'm really impressed by, because normally I've seen a lot of Power Apps templates that were available and they are actually pretty nice, but most of them kind of it wasn't up to date. And I believe that these are really nice up to date templates, and they fit really well also in the Teams client, as you can see. So that works well as well. So now you saw my tour of Project Oakdale, and I think that what I've seen so far with adding the Power app to Teams, it's really easy to use. It's also really easy to use these templates. I really like them as well. They look really nice, and I can't wait to see what other people will build with this Project Oakdale capabilities, because you can now create apps that already have the look and feel from Teams, and that's something that will make it a lot more integrated into each other. And that's something that I can see increasingly more valuable for the teams. And I believe that a lot of people will create really cool stuff with the Teams integration as well. So for instance, what you saw at posting messages to channels or selecting channels from the Power App, that's really easy to do. And I believe that a lot of people will do great stuff with that. But for now, we're going to close this video off. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you at the next video.